Hey guys, my name is Hadiatsu and I'm excited to be able to share with you guys how this little blue sign has allowed me to go on well over 60 vacations in the last 5.5 years. See, 5.5 years ago, I was getting ready to donate my kidney to my brother while I was running my full-time business, and I just had no idea how I was going to add more travel into my life. And then I was introduced to a company called World Ventures. And World Ventures is a company that is actually based in Plano, Texas. However, it's an international company. This company is in 30 other markets, and the coolest part about World Ventures is that we have accolade after accolade. Number one, we're in the Inc. 5000 fastest growing privately held companies in the world. Number two, we are touted as the #1 vacation club in the world, according to the World Travel Awards. Now, if you're sitting here wondering, how in the world have I never heard of World Ventures? Well, guess what? We are spread through word of mouth. And through word of mouth means you've got to be the coolest of the cool to be able to hear about this. See, our concept is called DreamTrips. Now, what are DreamTrips? Well, DreamTrips allows you to have access to a membership that gives you 4- and 5-star vacation experiences at member-only prices. So we have well over 5,000 of these trips that are put together. And no, it's not just your accommodations that are taken care of. We put together a full vacation experience. Now, the company handles all the reservations and planning. And then great part about our membership is that you're always allowed to take a +1. Now, your spouse, your significant other, and your children up to 18 are covered under this membership. Now, let me give you a quick example of what our membership gives you. Going to Miami Beach. Now, a bunch of us have been to Miami, but I bet you've never gone this way. 4 days, 3 nights staying at the Eden Rock Resort, a private Biscayne Bay yacht cruise sailed through the Millionaire's Row. Now, as you can see at the top, it tells you it's $865 per person based off of double occupancy. That is a normal price if you went to any other booking engine and looked for it. Well, as a member, your price would be knocked down a couple $100s to $649. Great deal. Well, listen, we just make things better and better, and you can apply up to 192 points off of this trip. Now, I need you guys to understand that points are like dollars and dollars are points. I'll be able to explain to you in a little bit how you're able to accumulate those points. But once you take those points off of that trip, it's $553 per person based on double occupancy. Obviously, you're seeing the savings right there. Now, if you're sitting here wondering how in the world do you get these prices, I get it. I felt the exact same way. Now, this is what we do. We've taken the same bulk buying concept that Sam's Club and Costco has, and we've applied it to the sexiest product in the world, which is travel. See, when you walk into Sam's Club and Costco, on the left you see toilet paper, on the right you see Skittles. Well, when you go into our warehouse called DreamTrips, on your app or on your computer, you can scroll, and as you scroll, you can see Hawaii, you can see Fiji, you can see New Orleans, you can see Miami. So you're getting a wholesale rate for the vacation experience that you want. Let me show you some more. I'm not going to go through all 5,000 of these trips, but I'm going to show you a couple. Maybe doing a wine tasting trip, going to Santa Barbara, California. As you can see online, the best price you can get for this is $705 per person based on double occupancy. But if you look all the way to the right, the member price after your points is only $364 per person based on double occupancy. See, I need you guys to understand that this is basically giving you the hookup. I'll tell you one thing about me. If my friend works somewhere, the first question I'm asking is, what kind of discount can I get? Well, you no longer have to worry about that when you have this membership, because we are giving you the hookup over and over again. Maybe going to Santorini, Greece. Maybe this is a bucket list trip for you. You know, you could go 8 days and 7 nights. You're staying at a 5-star resort. You're going to get a private yacht cruise. Online, best price, $1,200. After you apply your points towards this trip, $640 per person. So it's almost half off of this trip. Now, I need you guys to understand that you might not want to go to Greece. Maybe you want to go to New Orleans. We have that for you. So whether you're domestic or international, we have trips that are available for you. New Orleans, Louisiana, jazz brunch and cruise. You see everything that's included. You're staying at the JW Marriott New Orleans. $489 per person based on double occupancy. That's the best rate that's out there. Member price, $224 per person based on double occupancy. Now, to me, like, I'm not a mathematician, but one thing that I know is that I can see savings. And, you know, when I go in the store, the first thing that I do is I go back to the sale rack just to check to see what's there, and then I'll move my way forward. You'll never have to do that with us. Now, outside of doing the trips that allow you to have a lot of fun, we make sure that we cure your soul. And this was very important for me. Both my parents are from West Africa, and we've always given back, and that was something that was near and dear to my heart. Well, when you get started with our foundation, you're going to be able to understand that a portion of whatever you spend actually goes to funding certain projects, such as building schools in third world countries, working on clean water and filtration systems. We do amazing things with our company. Now, all of the trips that I just showed you, know that they are certain dates and time. We put those trips together. We get travel agents to put everything together for you. You never have to worry about anything. Well, you might be sitting there thinking, just like I was, listen, I can't go on all these trips. There are certain dates and times. I need to create my own trips. Well, guess what? You're going to be able to do that. You have your own booking engine, which will allow you to book your flights, hotels, rental cars, anything that you need through yourself. Now, as you do that, you have a couple of guarantees, which are cool. Number one, if you find a flight or hotel cheaper somewhere else the same day that you booked yours through your own booking engine, we're going to give you 110% of the difference, meaning we'll match your difference and give you some extra along the way. Now, if there's anybody that is a planner that's on here, we have a technology called Rate Shrinker, where if you go ahead and book your flight today, let's say, and you're not leaving for a couple of months, well, guess what? We're going to check day after day to see if there's a cheaper price out there. And if we find a cheaper price, we will refund you the difference right back into your account, and we will rebook you on that cheaper fare. Pretty cool. So we make sure that you have some other things that other booking engines don't have, such as net rates. So what are net rates? Net rates are basically like travel agent rates. The best rates that are out there, we're going to get them for you. Now, outside of going on trips, we make sure that this membership allows you to enjoy life to its fullest. And we found a way that you could go out to eat at our participating vendors all over the world. And as you go out to eat, guess what? You earn points that you could use towards a trip. So let's say you spend $100 at this restaurant that is on this example. Well, you're going to get 40 DreamTrip points. Remember, 40 DreamTrip points is like $40 you could take off of a trip. So you can be greedy and dine your way towards a trip. Another really cool feature that we have through our membership is an online mall. And, I don't know who's on here, and I don't know what your favorite stores are, but I'm just going to name a couple of mine. I love Neiman Marcus. I love Target. I love Lowe's. I love Home Depot. Anytime you shop through any of our stores, we have thousands of stores in this online mall, you actually will earn so that you can use those points to go towards a trip. So you're winning all over the world, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, you're winning. Now, let me just top this off for you guys and let you understand that these points that you're going to be earning, somebody is going to be sitting here thinking, God, I can't even use all these points off these trips. Where else can I use these points? Well, we actually have a DreamTrips rewards platform where you're now able to utilize your points towards resorts, hotels, shopping, and for the winos, wine too. And so your points can be used towards dream trips so you can enjoy the world. You could use these points towards off travel. Maybe you have to go on a business trip. You could use those points towards that. And so no matter what you want to do, no matter what type of travel you want to have, this is the best way for you. Now, we just came up with something about a couple months ago, and you guys, this is crazy exciting for me because I love the certain dates and times for our trips because you get deeply discounted rates. I mean, 20 to 70% off. That's amazing. However, sometimes I just want to say, listen, the weather in Detroit is kind of special. I need to go somewhere else. And guess what? We came up with DreamTrips Escapes that will allow you to go to different places whenever you want. 5-day, 4-night. Look at this. Dominican Republic, waterfront resort, 3 championship golf courses, complimentary golf carts to get around. You guys, look at this trip. Normally, Booking.com would be $1,466 to go on this trip. I want you to look all the way to the right and look at the member pricing, $375. So you can use your points that you earned right away towards one of these trips. But let's just keep going. Maybe you would like to go somewhere else in the Dominican Republic on an all-inclusive resort. If you don't know what all-inclusive means, that means all your food, all your drinks, and all your food. You guys, I don't drink, so all your food would be included. Mediterranean-style resort, La Romana, 5 days and 4 nights, $364 on Expedia.com. Now I need you to look all the way to the right. Member pricing, $149 per person to go on this trip. So you guys, less than $300 for you to be able to go on an all-inclusive for 5 days and 4 nights. Well, let's just think, how in the world is this possible? How does this work? What needs to happen? Well, listen, all you have to do is become a member with us. Now, we have 2 different levels of membership, and I'll tell you the level of membership that I have, and I'll tell you why. I'm a platinum member, and I'm a platinum member because I'm a type of young lady that does not like to wait in line. I'm the type of young lady that likes access to trips before everybody else. I'm the type of young lady that likes to know that I have insurance when I go overseas. I am the type of young lady that likes to have convenience when I'm at home. That is the platinum level of membership. I believe the platinum level of membership mathematically makes the most sense for people that are going to go on 2 or more trips a year. Here's what's cool. It's only $300 one time. Yes, you heard me, $300 one time. Here's what's cool. That $300 right away turns into 300 points that you could use towards a trip. Now, it's $100 a month. That monthly fee goes into a travel piggy bank. On the anniversary date of you joining, you actually get all your monthly fees back in the form of points to go on more trips. Now, listen, you guys, we have a promotion going on right now. I have no idea how long it's going to last, but one thing that I'll tell you is that it's cool. See, the $300 that you spend is pretty awesome because you're going to get 300 back. But what if I told you instead of just getting 300 back, you're going to get an additional 300 that you could use in that rewards platform? You could use that towards shopping. So you guys, this was a no-brainer for me. I spent $300. I got 300 back in points I could use towards trips. I got an extra 300 points back that I could use towards shopping. This made sense. I'm going to tell you, I was very excited about this. Here was my holdup. I knew I wasn't going on a trip for a little bit because I was donating my kidney. But one thing that I also knew was that some of my friends were going on trips because they weren't donating kidneys. And so, you know, when I found out that I could share this with 4 of my friends and I could get rid of my monthly fees, I did that quick, fast, and in a hurry. I mean, let's just think. I don't know who your cell phone carrier is, but if they told you, let's say it's Verizon, Verizon said, listen, Sam, if you go and you get 4 of your friends to switch over to Verizon, you no longer have a bill for the rest of your life. How quick would you do it? Right. So you guys, I invited people over to my house, and as my friends got started, I got to the point where I never had to pay a monthly fee into World Ventures. And so as your friends decide to get started, you're going to earn points. I mean, we want to incentivize you for doing the things that you do normally. So depending on the level of membership they get started at, you're going to earn points. Remember, these points you can take off of trips. Now, you guys, I've gone on so many trips. I've gone all over the world, and these are just a couple of pictures that highlight the most important things for me. You know, there are different things that are going to motivate you to want to travel and to have more life, and I'll just show you mine. So the top left, you can see me and my brother donated my kidney to him 5.5 years ago. Right underneath that is my beautiful mom, and you know, I've got to spend a whole lot more time with her because of this club. The bottom left is actually the young man that shared this concept with me. At the top, you guys, I went to Carnival in Trinidad, which was pretty amazing. Right underneath it is me and some of my girls. We went on a cruise, and you know, this picture is so important to me because the young lady that is on the far left, her son, instead of asking for gifts for his birthday, he asked for a cruise, and so we got to go on a cruise together. The bottom is Paris on Valentine's Day. Top is me and my husband being a little wacky. Right underneath that is my niece, who she's about 6 months old. I've been able to see her already 3 times just because I have access to this club. Top right is me looking over the Great Wall of China, and the bottom right is just me and some other people that decided to travel the world. See, this has been a complete and total blessing, and you know, your friend is just sharing this with you to get a simple, hey, I like this, or you know what, it's not for me. If you decide that you want to pay retail instead of wholesale, we won't be mad. Here's what we're going to tell you. We're going to go on a whole lot of trips and have a whole lot of fun and create a whole lot of experiences, and we would love to have you with us. So thank you so much for taking time out to see exactly what we're working on. Get back to your friend, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.